Welcome back to episode number 2 of the live event videography crash course, teaching you everything there is to know about filming live events, whether it be in a nightclub or a venue. Essentially, the full playlist is linked down below if you are watching just a singular video, and the singular video you would be watching is how to get your first job. So I'm going to be briefly going into one of the many methods I'll talk about, and I believe it's going to be episode 4, which is going to go into advanced ways of actually reaching out to clients once you have established yourself somewhat, even if it's just doing maybe a couple different gigs and overall getting a little experience. So we're going to be diving into one of those many methods which I'm using to get live event videography clients. Without further ado, Facebook is your destination. Go on Facebook, and essentially you want to go up to the search bar and just type in events or upcoming events this month. Now you can type in any kind of variety of this phrase, so you could type in upcoming events or events this month, or events near me, events this month near me. Essentially, you just want to type in a phrase like that, and when you search for it, you're gonna get this section called related events, and this is all the different Facebook events that are going on. And all you gotta do is see more, and right away you're gonna be greeted by a bunch of different events. Now there's gonna be some random stuff, obviously, so, I've typed in local events this month, so I just need to type in events this month. Related events was click see all, and we've got a whole bunch of different stuff. So this one's Gucci Gang Trap Night up in Bristol, tickets 70% sold out, a haunted house because Halloween's coming up, an open mic. All this stuff is different events that are being, hosted all around the country. And, personally, I live in the UK, I live in England, but, this method should work for you wherever you are in the world. And essentially, all you got to do is search this. Then what you got to do is go up here, for example, to one of the events that you like the look of and want to film, click it, and you just got to find the promoter. So it looks like the lanes and the motto are the promoter, but it looks like the motto says event planner under their page, which means they are the promoter, and the lanes looks like this is the venue. Yeah, live music venue. So you don't want to message the venue. The venue doesn't really care. They're already being paid by the promoter, and they don't really care about documenting the night. The promoter, which is the event planner, wants to get a videographer in so they can capture this night. This guy's got, this event apparently is over. It says 256 went, but in theory, if this was an upcoming event, oh yeah, it happened last night. But if this was an upcoming event, all you do is go to the promoter, click message, and that's pretty funny. Looks like I've messaged him in the past, so we'll click off of that. This method definitely does work very well. And essentially, you just want to go over here, find a promoter. So we'll go here, message them, and essentially, you just want to say something along the lines of, hey, how's it going? I'd love to offer you an introductory priced video for your upcoming event. And then essentially what you want to do is, to get your first job, is you unfortunately want to offer them, god damn it, I gotta go back. And essentially there's a couple approaches you can do once you've gotten to this point, okay? So you can approach them and actually, all right, so now there's gonna be 2 different lanes that you could go down here for getting your first job. If you've got some really relevant past work, whether it be a music video, a promo video, anything kind of related to, what a final product of an event video would be, a nightclub video, then you can use that as leverage to be paid for this. So, you know what I mean? You could pop up to the actual promoter and say, hey, I'd love to offer you, or I'll type it, hey, I'd love to offer you an introductory, this is just a kind of cool way to word it, introductory priced video for your upcoming event. Boom. And then essentially you'd send them whatever, past work that you currently have and wait for them to hit you back. However, if you have no past work, this is not something I advise people all the time, but I would probably say you might need to do a free gig. So you might need to do a couple gigs for free that essentially, you're going to be gathering some past work that you can use as, the material to create a show reel or a portfolio, or even just send the individual project to the promoter, which is something I did in the early stages when I didn't really have enough content to create a portfolio. But using this method here, whether you have past work or not, you can get yourself a client. But like I said, if you've got the past work, it'll give you leverage to be able to ask for money, opposed to if you don't really have any accurate portrayal of what the final video is going to look like, aka some past work. It's going to be kind of hard for, to work out a deal where they want to actually pay you because they don't know what they're getting. But either way, you want to actually, get your first client through this particular method right here. Is hands down one of the easiest methods to actually find yourself clients. And, I would 100% recommend you to use this Facebook method of simply just going to the top and typing events this month and, clicking it, see all, or, to avoid getting an event that's finished. For example, like this one just finished last night. You could actually just type in upcoming events this month and then, upcoming events this month. And by the looks of it, it has not let us in. Okay, so that didn't work. Just type in events this month, then I guess. It's definitely worked for me in the past, but overall, there you guys have it. Essentially, that's the method. You want to go ahead and message one of these promoters. And, if you've got past work, you should be in a position to, have enough leverage to get paid. And by past work, obviously, if this is your first club video, you won't have club video past work, but you might have a music video or, something like that, something related kind of in the same world that could be your leverage to get the paid job. But overall, either way, this is a really easy, awesome method for getting your first job when you're actually going out there and doing live event videography. Personally, I did not get my first job through here. I literally knew a guy in real life who was a promoter who we were working together on some shit, and he actually was bringing me to the club to film his events as he was a promoter, and that kind of gave me my in, which gave me my first couple videos to use as leverage to then reach out to people through Facebook through this very easy method. Without further ado, that is the end of the video. We're going to jump into the next part, which I'm pretty sure is going to be building a show reel and a portfolio. And then after that, we're going to jump into all the advanced ways of getting yourself loads of different clients, where we'll be expanding on from this right here, but also showcasing a whole bunch of other more advanced methods to actually find yourself, more video production work, whether it be filming in a nightclub or a live event venue, rather. Thanks for watching. I've been Jack. Have a nice day, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. And, check the full playlist down below.